Alright, just to clarify, I might I might be about to say some things that might seem pretty controversial, but I feel like someone has to say this, okay? Somebody has to say this. Slugging, tunneling, and camping have been a part of Dead by Daylight for a very, very long time. And I feel like if you're still complaining about this, um, this might not be the game for you. And there's a lot of things that are not fun to play against when you're playing Survivor. And there's a lot of things that are not fun to play against when you're playing Killer. And I feel like we kinda can't complain about these things at all because there are things that you don't like playing against a Survivor. There are things you don't like playing against as Killer. And before these things are like changed, I don't feel like there's anything that can be done about it because we play with these things regardless of what's being done, right? Regardless of what we do, we'll always play with these things like pop pain rest, for example. Nobody likes playing against that, just like nobody likes playing against background player and flashlights. Like for the people buckle up, all these things that are really frustrating about the game, and there are very unfun things to play against no matter what side you play. Um, but I will say, if you use any of these quote unquote problematic perks, you have no right to complain about what the other side brings and how they play. Because you're a part of the problem. In the moment that you're a part of the problem, you're also escalating it. But again, that's my opinion. It's my take. You may see it in a different way, and some people may think that they feel forced to bring these strong items, strong perks, strong add-ons, whatever. But the moment that you start letting loose, start bringing things that are just fun, instead of bringing things that are just completely like meta defining, if I should say. The moment that you stop bringing these things, the game becomes that much more enjoyable. And if you never let loose and you still feel frustrated about the game, you'll never feel great about the game. You'll never feel great about playing Dead by Daylight. That's the problem that I had whenever I stopped playing Dead by Daylight the first time. I stopped playing Dead by Daylight because I thought that every single match was the same. Every single match was the same. Same perks were brought. Dead Hard, Decisive Strike, what else? Off the Record was also brought a lot at that time. It still brought a lot. And I just found it really unfun. Again, I was pretty new to the game at that point. I'm still not the person with the most hours. I have like 1,500 hours in the game, so I don't have the most absolutely insane knowledge about the game. I started playing the game the second half of 2022, so I haven't played the game for very long, so I haven't experienced as much as you might have. So there might have been some things that are a little more frustrating to play against. However, even though that you play against something that's very frustrating, or if you play against something you don't like, it doesn't justify any sort of demeaning behavior towards another human being. It doesn't. No matter how you look at it, no matter how absolutely annoyed, frustrated, and angry you get, at the end of the day, it is just a video game. To all the people out there that I know take this game very seriously and see it in a competitive manner, you just have to chill out. This game was not meant for a competitive setting. They already tried to make this game competitive back in, what was it, 2017? I think it was. At least around, I think it was 2017. Wasn't The Clown released in 2017? I'm pretty sure it was. I could be completely wrong here, so pardon me if I'm wrong. But they did try to host their own tournament, which went absolutely awful. You can watch Arditha's video about it. He made an entire video about it, about the esports scene. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to watch it. But it went to absolute shit. It went to absolute shit. Nobody wanted to, like, nobody wanted this again. Part of it was the casters. Another part of it was, like, it was just the same killers, same survivors. I can see it working a little more now because of the fact that we have more killers. We have many more survivors that people are going to play. Because now people just kind of play survivors for who they want to play. Bunch of more variety with perks, all of that. But at the end of the day, this game is only as competitive as you make it. That's it. It's only as competitive as you make it. There's no reason to make it into a competitive game, a competitive title for you if you're just playing in a public match. No reason. Because, let's be real, most people in public matches are not really playing to win, they're playing to have fun. And at the end of the day, that is what a video game is supposed to achieve. It's supposed to achieve you having some sort of fun. And the moment that you have one side absolutely sweating their ass off and you have the other side just having a good time and just chilling and relaxing and just playing the video game that they might come home from a long day of work to play, it's not really that fun. It's not really that fun at all. And you might just call me like a casual, you know, a filthy casual, right? You might just call me a filthy casual, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with being a filthy casual, if that's how you see me. Because at the end of the day, playing casually is just more fun. There's not much stress building up. You don't really feel like you have any sort of like kind of need to win. You don't really have this mentality that, okay, I need to win this or else, like, I don't know, my sister gets trapped in my basement for 5 years by, like, I don't know, the Taliban or something. That's just, yeah. That's just something that the first thing that came to mind. There's no reward in sweating in this game other than the grading system. And the grading system is the grading system. Like, you play the game, you grade up, you get blood points. It's not a ranked system, it's a grading system. That's it. There's no real reason for you to go ahead and, like, make a big deal out of it. And even if you do, like, most people don't really care. And to the people out there that still think that the grading system is some sort of rank, it is not. And it never has been. Well, it was once upon a time, kind of, but at the same time, it wasn't really, but it's not anymore. It's all based upon MMR. So, but that's all I really want to say. That's all I really want to say, because I do feel like that a lot of people are taking this game a little too seriously. They're getting a little too in depth about the game, and they're getting a little too defensive about their belief of playing this game competitively. While this game is not competitive, it's only as competitive as you make it, as I said before. So you just need to chill out, and you just need to take it a little less serious, let loose a little bit, play with new perks, play with new killers, try new strategies as Survivor, but try some fun things, run some new items, do that fun tech you've never tried before. Because the more things you try and the more things that you actually try to, like, the more you try to expand your knowledge about the game, the more fun you'll have at the game, and perhaps you even get better at the game. Who knows? So, yeah, that's all I really had to say. And I hope that you all have a amazing, amazing day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.